Hi friends, I'm at the Syracuse Regional Museum and I've got the curator Neldon with me today, and we're talking about telephones. Alexander Graham Bell was a Scottish inventor. He was born in 1847. He invented the telephone, and we're celebrating the first telephone call, which was March 10th, 1876. Neldon's going to talk about the first telephone that we had in our city of Syracuse.
So this phone right behind me here is the first telephone that Syracuse got. This was installed in 1901 at the cost of $300. It was installed in a little store called the Walker General Store. And these two fine young ladies right behind me here are Golda and Martha Walker. Basically, when people would want to make a phone call or leave a message, they would give it to those girls and they would deliver it by bike to the different families, because not every house had a connection to the telephone. It was really only businesses. And so this was that first telephone. It was very important to the business in the area, and it really helped liven the community because people would be lining up just to come and leave messages with relatives. There would be lines out of the door where people would be like, I've got this message, I've got this message. And every single time, if it was a local call, just those two little girls would ride on their bikes and take the messages to different families. But usually they would dial the different lines across the nation to communicate with people. So it was very important to early Syracuse history. So, anything else?
So what's the significance of the telephone to the world?
So the telephone really opened up communication both across the U.S. and across the globe, where messages previously would take months to receive. Even with telegrams, those would take a while to receive. The phone really made it so that everyone could have the most recent information and keep everyone else up to date for relatively low costs, where each phone call was about 15 cents back then. And so it was fairly affordable, where you could call someone in, say, Syracuse, New York, for 15 cents and let them know about what was going on in Syracuse, Utah. So it really helped open up communication and make it a lot easier to keep up to date and help modernize the world.
So this is all good information. I don't think Alexander Graham Bell thought that there would ever be a camera in a phone. And most people use the phones for not necessarily for communication, but for looking things up and staying informed on what's going on in the world. So thanks for joining us today. Hope to see you again soon on Grandpa Reads the Comics. Bye now.